to experience the agency difference.
Steamboat Ace has been a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors broadcast for more than 10 years. But that's not the only way we support the kids in this wonderful community. Hi, this is Bridget from Steamboat Ace. It has always been a priority of Steamboat Ace to support and encourage positive hobbies and activities for our youth. In addition to local scholarships, Steamboat Ace provides the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the sailors shopping place.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Paint,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One-Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Brian Harvey, Mike Deemer live at Middle Park High School in Granby, Colorado. Eli Beaver just kicks the ball into the end zone, and the Middle Park Panthers are going to start 1st and 20. We literally just got power. A big shout out to Scotty Hicks, the athletic director here, and the crew at Middle Park High School. They've got a beautiful new field, but we're in the stands right now because they don't have a press box.
Not the first time we've been in the stands calling a game, Harv.
Well, as I said to him, I've announced games next to a tuba player, so I'll take this any day. So Middle Park High School starting at their own 20, moving right to left. Big shout out to Tom Alexander and Nordic Septic. They are pumping the video today. So Tom running the camera. We've got number 3 under center here. Salyards is the quarterback, sending a receiver off to the right, 2 to the left. Little jet sweep over that right side. No, he reverses direction as he's got Eli Beaver in the backfield.
Oh, that starts it off right for Beaver, who was a defensive standout last week against Moffat County. Gets in the backfield, brings the ball carrier down for a loss. I'm thinking it's going to bring up about second and about 15 by the looks of it. We are, for the first quarter here at least, we're going to be trying to talk into a glaring sun. So you'll have to forgive us if we're picking a few things out.
We got a little warm-up last week at Moffat County, but we're back at it again. You can watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Salyards from the gun. Another handoff over that left side. Now it's a halfback option. Sailors read that one in on the tackle. We've got 2 Sailors, including Mr. Struble.
Mr. Struble and number 10, Baron Fleming. And that was an interesting play. Looked like a handoff going to go up the middle. The ball carrier stopped and threw a flare-out pass. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 12.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was Tyler Grove on that tackle, not Struble.
Number 4, sure.
Yeah. Tyler had 7 solo tackles last week.
Yeah, he had a stand-up
Sophomore is rocking on the defensive side and even had a reception for 8 yards. Middle Park spreading it out now as it's 3rd and long, about 3rd and 13. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right. Ball's on the right hash mark. 0-0 the score. Opening drive. Salyards back to pass. He throws that one up, and it is incomplete. Good defensive play there. Who was on that, Mike?
I think for the Sailors, that was number 21, Luke Jordan. Man-to-man coverage and really disrupted the play. Otherwise, that would have been a Middle Park first down. That was really nice man-to-man coverage.
So it's a punting situation here. Let's see what the Sailors do.
Nice to see the Sailors defense picking up where they left off last week with a 3-and-out series for the Middle Park Panthers?
Yes, it is the Panthers.
Okay.
So back deep, we've got, it looks like Luke Jordan and Tyler Grove. Ball kicked to the left. Grove is going to field that at the 45. Cuts it back up the sideline and falls forward to about the 48-yard line. So positive yards.
Well, it's not just the yardage he picked up. That ball kicked on a line drive like that. If he didn't field it, it could have rolled all the way down to the 20, 15-yard line.
You would have been picking that up at the Maverick station.
Yeah, you're right. So that was a really good job by Grove to field the punt and pick up about 5 more yards, setting the Sailors offense up. Fantastic field position on their own 49.
Sailors moving left to right in their road whites right now. I love these uniforms. Thank you, Ali Alexander.
Yeah.
White with black numbers. The
so
old
wonderful.
man can read them. Thanks to Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better. Sailors send a man in motion. 2 receivers to the right. Handoff. No, fake handoff. That's Tyler. That's Cobb. Cobb's got the edge. He's going to take it to the 20. He's all the way down and really close to the end zone. He's out at about the 5.
I think he got out at about the 5, tracked down by 3 Panthers, but a really nice job on the fake up the middle, which caught the linebackers moving in, and he had the whole corner.
Great option play there by Tanner Cobb as he faked the inside handoff, pulled the ball back, and just scampered down this right sideline for a pickup of about 40. We'll take it. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball is in 1st and goal here. Can't totally tell where the ball's marked, but it looks like it's at about.
No, it's at the 5 yard.
It's about the 5. Sailors look like they may have moved on that one. Yeah, false start.
Got a little jumpy. Going to knock them back 5 yards. Going to bring up 1st and goal at the 10.
Again, folks, you can listen to this game, KTYV Sports on FM, 97.7, 105.7, online at steamboatradio.com, and you can listen and watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. When we're on the road, if we can carry the video, we do it at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. The home games are on the Sailors Huddle channel. Very confusing.
I'm confused.
Cobb from the gun. He's got Eli Beaver to his left.
He's going to be looking for Vanderbosch. With this setup, 1st and goal.
And a handoff there to Beaver over the right side. They head it back to the ground. Eli Beaver in for 6.
I'll tell you what Vanderbosch did do on that play was a fantastic lead block for Eli to get to the right, out to the right side and touchdown Sailors.
Absolutely huge play. Sailors showing that they can run the football right now, and I love it, man.
Eli Beaver for president. I'm just hearing this from the fans here. Seems a little young, but I'll go. You know what? In this current political scene,
mentally,
vote.
I think he's above the candidates that we have. Without getting political.
So it's Eli Beaver 7, Middle Park Panthers 0, because he did get the touchdown and the extra point.
Did they give it to him? He's third. What's going on here?
Just a little slow on the clock.
Okay. We've had some power.
They did give him the extra point, right? The PAT was in.
Okay, so 7-0 the score. Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. Member FDIC and Alpine Lumber. The contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. For all your building materials, go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber. So an impressive first drive, both defensively and offensively, Mike.
Yeah, no, this Sailors team is picking right up where they left off last week. The word I like to use, and I've heard it kicked around at the diner a little bit, is this team is legit. And I'm going to tell you, one thing I was telling is folks were coming in after the victory of Moffat County. Last week's game in Craig was the best Sailor football game I think I've seen played since 2009, and that's no hyperbole. They've had wins in between, but last week was just complete. All 3 facets: offense, defense, and special teams.
Look, that monkey has been on their back for 10 years. They got Moffat County in their head, and they got that one out, and they have to recalibrate their goals now. Beaver with a big booming kick down to about the 5. Picked up there over the left side. That's Johnson. He takes it up over the left, and he's up to about the 30-yard line. Good coverage there.
That tackling machine, number 4, Tyler Grove, on the special teams, wrapping up the ball carrier and bringing him down in midfield. I think that's going to set them up. It's hard to say right now with the shadows, but it looks to me like about the 26-yard line of Middle Park. 26, 27-yard line. So first and 10 for Middle Park on their own 27.
So the Panthers sending 4 receivers wide to the left, empty backfield, 1 receiver to the right. Man in motion. Here comes the snap. Back to pass. Salyers throws it up. And a nice coverage there. I believe he came down with it.
Yeah, nice catch by the ball carrier. Number 18, Blue Willis, had great coverage. We had number 44, Sean Struble, making tracks towards the quarterback on a strong side blitz, and the quarterback got rid of it quickly. But really nice defense by number 18, Willis.
Jacob Trail for the Panthers made the catch. A pickup of a yard. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball's marked down at the 31-yard line of Middle Park, sending 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They're in tight. They're on this left hash. From the gun is Salyers, and we've got a...
That looks like it's going to be motion on the offense. Illegal motion is my guess. And it is. They're going to knock him back 5 yards.
You can talk, Tom. We won't be able to hear you. Again, a big shout out. Tom Alexander is the man. Nordic Septic pumping out the video today. So from the gun, Salyers looking back. He's going to his right. Now he's flush. He is sacked. We had a couple of Sailors back there. Shipwreck in the backfield.
All right, I'm looking at, I think we got number 62, Kenny Orst the Horse in there, and number 78, a guy who played some really good football last week. Unfortunately, last week we didn't have his number. Number 78, Wyatt O'Neal. I'll tell you what, them 2 big boys hit you, you're going to feel it for a week. Your teeth are going to be chattering. They lit him up.
Well, and O'Neal's played great the last 2 weeks. We owe him some pub.
Some pub, yeah. Last week he had a pancake block, the likes of which you read about.
Sailors in their road whites, black numbers, black helmets, moving left to right on your radio dial. Panthers with the ball. It's going to bring up a second down and a long 22 here after the penalty.
Third down.
Third down, excuse me. No, they said second. But what the Chains are saying third. So we'll go with the Chains.
It's third.
We'll go third. Thank you, Mike. I need all the help.
Clockwork's moving a little slow today. We'll give him a break.
All right. Empty back. Oh, Struble pressured. And that pass is nearly complete. Great coverage there on the backside by your Steamboat Sailors.
That was outstanding job by the defense. Number 44, Struble, again, coming on the near side blitz here. And number 18, Blue Willis, again, with a fantastic defensive play. Going to bring up 4th down and very long, an obvious punting situation for the Middle Park Panthers.
7:52 left in this first quarter. Sailors up 7-0. Back deep, we've got Tyler Grove and number 21, Luke Jordan. Ball skips, and Grove can't get that one. He's going to wisely let it fall.
Yeah, that took a bounce back on him. Bad hop. He had to let it go. But again, setting the Sailors up on the 40, on their own 39-yard line for their second offensive series.
Yeah.
Look at the fans in the Steamboat bleachers here doing the wave. Woo! We got a wave going here. This place is crazy.
It's nice to be surrounded by friends here, though. We've got friends and family, the Steamboat community here,
this is
making
fun.
the long trip down to Granby, Colorado. Beautiful evening here. Sailors back to pass. Cobb right over the middle. Looking for Eli Beaver, the intended receiver. Could not quite come down with it.
That's all right. Just trying to mix it up out there, get a little of the passing game going after the 2 or 3 runs for the touchdown.
7:39 clock stop. Second down, 10 to go. Ball marked down at the 39-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving left to right. Beaver in the backfield. Tanner Cobb, the quarterback. He's got trips to the right. 1 receiver off to the left. They're splitting the hashes. Hand off to Beaver over the right side. Positive yards for Eli as he gets over the 45-yard line.
Yeah, picked up about 8 yards. Going to bring up third down and picked up about 7, so third down and about 3. And I think this is an opportunity for the Sailors. The running game is obviously, this offensive line has just been playing lights out. They've been playing fantastic.
How nice is it to have some hogs, man? We break the huddle. It used to be our skill guys that were huge.
Sure. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now the big men are going to the trench.
3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff over that left side. Beaver's going to take it wide. He finds a gap. He's got the first down into Panther territory, down at the 47-yard line.
And, we want to see the Sailors kind of, you and I personally, because we like to watch it, we want to see them get the passing game a little bit more involved. But when your running game is this effective, you protect the ball a little better, you work the clock down. We are still on the road. This is a good football team here in Middle Park, and we are in their stadium. So you got to go with what's effective to start, particularly in the first quarter.
We got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball is on that left hash mark. Handoff, play action, quick pass over the middle, caught by Abbott Gotro, and that is going to be a pickup of about 5 or 6. It'll bring up a second down and what looks to be about 4.
Yeah, Gotro got out there, just did a little quick button hook, and Cobb hit him. Pickup of about 7.
I really like the pass and run action that they're doing. I'm having a hard time figuring out where the ball is off their play action. And Tanner Cobb really running this offense very well.
Yeah, very professionally out there.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball's on the left hash. Back to pass. Cobb throws that one up. That one's caught by Jordan. Jordan turns the corner. He's got the first down. Still on his feet down to the 25. So
that was a really nice job. Jordan coming down, and the run after was fantastic. But if you look, the real key to that play was Cobb. He checked down his receiver off the left side, got the D-backs moving away from Jordan, and turned around quickly and got the throw off and a big first down. Sailors' offense is marching.
So 1st and 10 for the Steamboat Sailors. Ball down to about the 25. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball is on the right hash now, and we've got a quick whistle here. Looks like it's going to go against Steamboat. False start, Mike. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come on in for a test nap today at Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane. Sailors march back on the play. That is going to bring up a 1st and about 15 to go for the first. Ball at the 35. Back to pass. Cobb floats it out over the right side to Beaver. Beaver's got some room. He cuts it inside. He's going to take it to the house. Second touchdown for Eli Beaver.
Outstanding job. That was awesome. Did you see how the play set up?
Yeah.
This team, the discipline and the execution of the play called has been nothing short of fantastic. That was the screenplay, and the obvious part of the screenplay is letting the defenders through, letting them think they're getting at the quarterback on a deep pass, and that's what our guys did. They were collapsing in on Cobb. He dumped it off to Eli, and Beaver was off and running, man. That was a fantastic executed play.
And the kick is up and good. So with 4:52 left in this first quarter, Sailors on top, 14-0. And the Sailors have, with this...
It's Beaver 14 and Middle Park 0, really, if you want to be honest about it. That is fantastic. For the sophomore out there?
Yeah. Got to be excited.
It's just great for the Sailors to be playing like this. You always worry after a game last week against Moffat. They're like you said. Years ago that was the Super Bowl. Yeah. You're right. And so for this not to be a letdown, and that's when I talked to Scott Prismus, head coach. He said I just keep them focused, not to forget that we're here to play football. Can't have a letdown. You cannot have a letdown.
Yeah, he said, if now that we've beaten Moffat County, if you think your season's over, you can turn your pads in now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Nobody turned their pads in. No, they came to play. They had practice on Monday, Labor Day. They were laboring. And you know what? The hard work is paying off right now for the Steamboat Sailors team. So here comes the kick. Do we have a new kicker in there right now? Who's number 55? Big high kick. And he puts it into the end zone.
That was pretty.
Allie, do we know who number 55 is?
Tom, you got fans all the way in Nebraska.
We need some love here. We need number 55. That was a beautiful kick. Outstanding job for the Sailors,
Coach
mixing
said
it up a little bit.
He's going to go deep. He said if this game does get out of control, because he saw the size of the roster of Middle Park, that he was going to go deep and get kids in there to get some playing time. And that's what we need to do, is keep developing players, because we're only as good as the next man up. So it's 1st and 10 here. Ball marked down at the 20-yard line. Middle Park Panthers moving right to left. Salyard's the quarterback. Inside handoff. Sailors in on that. Nice little play, though, by the fullback. As number 9, Jacob Trail, found a little bit of a trail and got some positive yards.
Number 56, A.J. Giesling, up for the Sailors on the
sophomore.
The one-on-one tackle. Nice wrap up.
He did not.
Something I've always harped on is the tackling. You got to wrap them up. And so far, the Sailors, they've been putting on a clinic on how to tackle out there.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down, about 11 to go. 2 receivers spread wide to the right, 2 to the left, ball between the hashes. And this is going to be a quarterback keep right up the gut. He's got room. Salyards takes it up, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. I don't think he got it, but he picked up 8.
Yeah, that was the biggest pickup of the game so far for Middle Park. The keeper up the middle. I think it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2. Big 3rd down play for the Sailors here.
3rd down and 3 for the Panthers.
So the Sailors, their defense has done a spectacular job.
Yeah, to this point of the game, they haven't given up a 1st down.
3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield, quarterback keep again. Sailors read this one. We've got a shipwreck in the middle of the field, Mike.
I don't think he picked it up either.
No.
I think it's going to bring up 4th down and short.
And just like that, it got cold. 3:11 left in this first quarter. 14-0 the score. Sailors on top. 4th down and 2 situation here. Big shout out to Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and so much more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Also like to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40.
4th down and short. And Harv, when you were talking about how Coach told you that they were gonna go deep into their roster, after you play a game in Craig, of course you're gonna have some injuries, and for a myriad of reasons, we have some of our best players out tonight.
Yeah.
Number 20, Krupp. Number 28, Gleason. 52, Lloyd Warren, one of my favorite players, and number 79, Ethan Oates. They're all out this evening, so it's good to see the next man in line stepping up.
So 3:03 left in this first quarter. Sailors on top, 14-0. It looks like Salyards and the Middle Park Panthers are going to go for this 4th and short. Salyards is from the gun, and they're going to do they do the fumble-rooski there.
You know what? I think
it looked like they. I don't know. Did they get it? They got the 1st down. So it was a little bit of a trick play.
Yeah, that's
Quarterback
okay.
was calling the play. The fullback ran up to the line, and it looked like they did that little leave the ball down on the ground.
Yeah, it did.
That was a dangerous play, man.
It did, but when you're down 14-0 with 2:50 to go in the first quarter at home, the coaches, they did a great job. They called a timeout, and they got a play that picked up the 1st down. So kudos to Middle Park.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Salyards again, empty backfield. Now we got 3 receivers off to the right. Man in motion, left to right, and we got movement left, right, and center as Simon Wilcox went in motion.
Yeah, that's going to set the Panthers back 5 yards. And we've had several false start penalties on both teams, something to drive the coaches crazy, especially in particular that, in a wide open field like this, there's not much of a noise factor. You got to go up to the line of scrimmage knowing what the count is. Step one.
Tell you, brand new field here at Middle Park High School. New turf, looks really, really nice. It's going to be great when they get it all done.
Ike's like the right defensive guard.
So, breaking the huddle, Salyard sends 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. From the gun, man in motion, Wilcox. Quarterback keep again. He's going to take it up the gut. He does pick up about 2 or 3 on the play.
I think number 75, Owen Warwick, completely crushed him on that tackle. Came across from the near side of the field and just went over the top and buried the ball carrier.
Let's go, Big O!
Quarterback's going to be in the huddle going, let's scrap that play for the future. Second down and about 13. Sailors up 14-0 with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Nice start by the Sailors offense and defense.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Salyards has got a man down the sideline. That one's caught, and that's a big 25, 30-yard pickup down to the Sailors' 44-yard line. Nice pass and catch.
Yeah, sometimes you got to give props to your opponent. The quarterback had time that time. He got to set up in the pocket. Great job by the Panthers offensive line to give him the time, and he set up, and when the ball was coming down, it was man-to-man coverage with number 4 Tyler Grove, and Grove had his back to the ball, didn't quite know that it was on its way before the receiver came down with it. But again, sometimes you just got to give kudos.
Yeah,
the other team's here to play.
Salyards put that ball, Jackson Salyards put that ball where it needed to go. That was good coverage, but as you said, Tyler didn't quite get his head around quick enough. Salyards again, quick pass over that right side. That one falls out of bounds. Another nice pass, though.
Yeah, Cole Vasily on the defensive stop for the Sailors, number 33.
Vasily? Yeah. Cole Vasily. Cole Vasily.
Excellent defensive play.
He's his grandfather in Philadelphia is probably watching the game right now. No, he's probably watching 2 games right now.
Yeah. There's one going on down in Brazil.
There's one down in Brazil, and I'm not sure what the score is, but when we find out, we'll let you know. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Salyards hands that ball off. Inside handoff, positive yards. A pickup of about 3. It looked like he got more than that, but he was lined up so far in the backfield.
Yeah, it did. That looked like a play that picked up about 8 yards. But instead, like you said, he did most of his running in the backfield. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
I think you are right. Ball marked down to the 38-yard line of Steamboat. This is the best drive for the Middle Park Panthers as they're trying to stay in this ball game down 14-0. Middle Park in all purple. 38 seconds and counting left in this first quarter. Quarterback keep up the gut, and he's got positive yards. And
we got a helmet out. He held on to the ball but lost his helmet. And you know what? You could see the Sailors defenders trying to strip that ball loose. Oh, that was number 10 for the Sailors who lost his helmet, Baron Fleming. And I think when you lose your equipment like that, you have to take one play out.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's going to be 4th and 1. Certainly seems like this is going to be 4-down territory here.
Oh, certainly. Middle Park, if they went for it on their own 20, they're going to be going for it on our 34. That's a good spot for the Sailors D to dig the cleats in.
Batten down the hatches. Let's see what they can do. There's a handoff over the right side.
I think
Sailors
they stopped
it.
They did. Sailors D stopped him. Wrap up by number 62, Orsa Horse dragging the ball carrier down from behind, preventing a Middle Park first down. We're going to have a turnover on downs.
So the Steamboat Sailors get the ball back as we end the first quarter. Steamboat 14, Middle Park nothing. So, Mike, I'll tell you what, we couldn't have asked for a better first quarter if you're a Steamboat Sailors fan.
No, there's no mistake about it. Hitting on all cylinders. And for number 55 on our program, it is
Charlie Weedle.
Charlie Weedle.
Charlie Reisman, he's a soccer player.
All right. Charlie Weedle, soccer player, number 55, who had a beautiful kickoff after the second Sailors touchdown. Apparently some of the other Sailor players were asking Beaver if they could play as well, if they could get in the game a little bit. He was like, all right, fine, somebody kick off.
Charlie Reisman, they're very excited about having a soccer player.
Outstanding soccer player. No, the new Charlie Reisman, we're told.
All right.
Charlie, if you're listening, good luck with school this year, and we look forward to seeing you when you're back visiting.
He's at Worcester Academy in Massachusetts, learning how to speak correctly. So 14-0 the score. Sailors on top. 1st and 10 to start this second quarter after the turnover. Steamboat handoff there, and that is Beaver. Beaver takes it, cuts it to the right, and then sticks his foot in the turf, comes back to the left, and picks up 9 yards.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a first down, it's going to be awfully close. Great. This is a great spot for the Sailors on second down, especially with the way the running game is going. I'm just thinking out loud. This would be where I would stretch the field, try to go deep, catch Middle Park thinking you're going to go just for the first down, and maybe get the ball in one of your wide receivers' hands.
And they send Jordan out wide to the right. Lone receiver trips in tight to the left. And play action, rolling to his right. Cobb loads it up, just what the doctor ordered. And that one's caught down the middle of the field by Vanderbosch.
My goodness. Just what we wanted to see. What we didn't want to see was Cohen going up that high and coming down on his back. I think he might have got a little bit of the wind knocked out of him. Just a tick, because he came down from up above. He's going to have to take a quick break here and shake it off. But a fantastic catch by Vanderbosch. I mean, come on. He ran a deep post pattern and went up. He had to go up 8 feet in the air to get that ball. In between double coverage.
That was a 45, 50-yard pass in the air.
Fantastic play.
And Cobb made a great pass and an awesome catch, and he was well covered. That was good defense by Middle Park.
It really was. It was him coming down with that ball was nothing short of amazing.
Sailors hand the ball over the left side. Beaver finds a hole and a gap and picks up positive yards down to about the 15-yard line. So, second down, it looks like about 5 to go for the first.
Keep it up, Sailors!
And you know, I think, if I'm not remiss, last week in Moffat County, I don't think the Sailors punted once. I didn't see it. I don't recall any punting plays. They haven't punted at any point in this game. And I got some information coming to me that they did not punt last week.
There we go. From the gun, Cobb. He's got Beaver behind him. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Cobb loads up. He throws that one off to the right side. That's caught by Gautreaux. Gautreaux's in close to the goal line. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but it's going to be 1st and goal for your Steamboat Sailors.
And I'll tell you, from this angle, did you see the throw Cobb had?
Yeah.
Like, he set up, and Gautreaux was doing just a short square out, and he was dragging two defenders with him. And Cobb threw that ball where literally he was the only one who could catch it.
Yeah, he threw it to that open space. He's been doing this all season. Really impressed. He's not a big kid. He grew a bunch over the summer, but he is definitely
Judging my father-in-law.
inside handoff. No, that's a quarterback keep. Up the gut. Did he get in?
That was a touchdown. Even though the ball popped loose, I believe it was the ground that popped it loose, so that should be ruled a touchdown.
So Tanner Cobb gets on the board for the Steamboat Sailors with a quarterback keep.
They haven't really signaled anything just yet.
Clock is still rolling.
They're saying Cobb came up about a half yard short.
No, they're lining up.
They're lining up for the kick. All right.
They needed to stop the clock.
Didn't change the scoreboard.
Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's up, and it is good. So
yeah, a few things that were kind of confusing us was one, none of the refs actually signaled, not that I saw, a touchdown, and they were kind of milling around, and the clock was still running. So we were kind of a little confused. Not the first time we've said that in our career here.
So the rest.
Yeah, they're going to want to put some more time back on the clock.
They've already got a running clock. Apparently.
Come on, guys.
Stadium, new stuff.
Yeah.
They just put a little time back.
So now they must have a bowling date a little bit later tonight. Got a couple of lanes at 9 o'clock.
We got to drive back to. How about the traffic coming over today on Highway 40?
So, couple of things going on.
Crazy.
So there's a big mountain bike race and festival.
Oh, that's right.
There's going to be 400 kids.
Race.
So with 400 kids, you get families.
So right.
But then it's such a beautiful weekend that we've got on tap. Everybody's going, well, we're going to go camping.
Yeah, let's head up Northwest Colorado.
So
the traffic was shocking.
It was unbelievable.
That's good. Hey, for the diner, we get a bonus weekend. I know my wife is throwing it out to the mountain bike authorities, family friendly, bring the kids in.
Johnny B. Goods bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. And
I went mountain biking just up outside of Granby today. The fire damage, it was
crazy.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. Scary.
Yeah, terrifying.
So the Sailors off the kick. This is Charlie Weedle making this kick. He'll be playing tomorrow morning. We'll have that game as well. Big booming kick. And that one's going to be picked up at about the 10. Takes it straight up the gut. Positive yards there. Oh, still on his feet. Wow, I thought he went down. I'm looking for numbers. And number 10, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, when the kicker has to make the tackle, which is what Weedle did, and we all thought the play was over.
Yeah.
But, give credit to the ball carrier. Kept his legs kicking. He picked up about another 10 yards. So nice job by the Middle Park Panther kick returner.
So, and I don't have his number on the program. So number 10 is Johnson today. That's going to be a 1st and 10, ball marked down at the 35 of Middle Park.
Trying to breathe a little life into his offense there for his team.
We got 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback, Salyards. In motion, back to pass. There's a man in his face. Quick pass.
But for about 6 inches, Sean Struble would be running to the end zone. He totally had a read on that ball, got his hands up, and the quarterback had to overthrow it. If he would have put it on towards the receiver, Struble would have had an easy pick 6.
And I think Ike Alexander was in there as well, number 48, putting some pressure on the quarterback.
My man, my neighbor.
So 8:29.
That's my man.
8:29 left in this.
Making Pine Street proud.
Second quarter, 21-0 the score. Sailors on top. Middle Park breaks the huddle. Moving left to right on your radio dial. 1 receiver wide to the left, trips here to the right. Ball between the hashes, man in motion. Here comes the snap, quarterback keep. Sailors read that one, and we've got a flotilla back there, Mike.
Yeah, that was led by the Sailors by number 66, Kyle Myring.
Yep.
Getting in the backfield, had a little help from Struble, but that was all 66, breaking past his blocker and wrapping up the ball carrier. Going to bring up 3rd and very long for Middle Park.
If you remember last season, Kyle got hurt early on, and it's great to have him back. He's the center, been doing a really good job snapping the football, and then defensively, these guys are applying some pressure.
I'll tell you, so far, I'd say the talk to this point of the season is the Sailors' line.
Yeah.
Offensive and defensively. They've been controlling the trenches.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Errant snap, ball down, and the Sailors are going to get a sack. And that's
Myron gets another sack. Gets an easy one.
He heard us talking about him.
Yeah, I don't think the quarterback was prepared. Again, they broke the huddle, and there was confusion on the snap count. Really, I mean, I know it's tough out there, and they're all, you got Myring and you got number 75 for the Sailors, Owen Warwick, growling over the top of you, but you gotta have the snap count down. First, step 1.
So it's a punting situation. Sailors have got 2 guys back. Tyler Grove. This is going to be off the side of the foot. Everybody get away. And they do. And that one's going to be down here at about the 48-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Sailors haven't had an offensive series begin short of their own 35-yard line. Kudos to the special teams, but also to the defense.
Yes.
The reason is the defense has been doing such a great job that the punter for Middle Park has been set up in the shadow of his own goalpost.
So the Sailors break the huddle. Jordan off to the right. Sailors in tight here. Man in motion, and that to Vanderbosch. Gets the pitch over the right side. Cohen picks up positive yards. He's going to get the first down. A pickup of 10, maybe 11 yards on the carry.
Extended it right at the end to pick up that last yard he needed. Good to see Vanderbosch, coming back into the game. What we don't like to see is number 30 limping off the field a little bit. A little ginger in the step.
Looks like he may have a cramp. Get him some water. And so 6:35 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 21-0. 1st and 10, ball marked down at the 40-yard line of Middle Park. Jordan wide to the left. Ball is on that right hash mark. 3 receivers in tight to the right. Gotro goes in motion right to left. So we've got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fakes the handoff over the right side. Cobb rolls, throws that ball open, and that is caught. Down to the 15-yard line goes number 24, Lucas Krupp.
And I'll tell you, the play action totally set that up. But Krupp, again, when we spoke with Coach Finch last week briefly, and he said the main thing so far has been how the guys have been executing the plays called. And that one was executed perfectly. Krupp waited, had the block, broke off his defender, and ran the flag pattern, and was wide open. And a great job by Cobb finding his receiver.
2 receivers to the left, Gotro and Vanderbosch. Luke Jordan off to the left. 1 man in the backfield with Cobb. Cobb back to pass. Cobb unloads it over the left side. Sailors are going to spin this one down to the end zone, and that's got to be a touchdown. Are they giving it to him?
I think he is literally going to be on the 1-inch line, is my guess. Number 21, Luke Jordan spinning down there. You got to be careful when you're extending that football like that.
Yes.
Especially when you have 3 defenders around you. So, great job by number 21, Jordan.
I'd like to go to the replay, but we can't. But it did look like he was on the back of the defender and slid into the end zone. But, I've got old eyes.
Now we got number 44 in the backfield, Sean Struble.
Cobb from the gun. Oh, misses Struble. Quarterback keep, and he's going to take it in close. Don't know if he got it or not. Kind of a misplay there. Struble went to the other side as Cobb turned left. Struble went right. And Struble has not. This is his first action at running back.
I thought that looked like his first attempt. 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Sailors up 21-0, looking to pad their lead.
So 1 receiver way wide to the left. That's Jordan. Trips in tight to the right. Struble, the lone running back. From the gun, handoff over the right side. Struble cuts it in.
And he
touchdown.
Walked in untouched.
Clock stops with 4:15 left in this first half. 27-0 the score. Sailors are going to line up for the extra point, and Charlie Weedle's going to take this one, as Beaver looks like he still may be a little hobbled on the sideline. Here comes the hold, the snap, the kick, and it is up and good. So 28-0 the score. Weedle adds the extra point. 4:14 left in this first half, all Sailors. Big shout out, of course, to our friends at the Paoli Group with the international real estate brokerage, The Agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered. And Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, providing solutions for all your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs, plus so much more.
Really nice job. That Sailors offense was hitting on all cylinders. The passing game, the running game, other than the one miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback, which really just picked up a yard, wasn't that much of a detriment. This offense is executing as good as anything. This team looks, we've seen a lot of teams, especially in the past 10 years, they just look flustered and flabbergasted, and there's other F words I can think of that probably
that you can't use on the radio, Mike. But
these guys just look poised, and they look like they know what they're doing.
It's refreshing.
It really is, and fun.
Absolutely. So it's fun to see these Sailors, and it's been a while. And this program's been building for the last 4 or 5 years. To have this number of kids out is incredible. Charlie Weedle's kick goes into the end zone, and it will be a 1st and 10 touchback here at the 20-yard line for Middle Park.
Yeah, and one of the Sailors coming downfield absolutely pasted one of the Middle Park blockers. And I mean, one of those hits where put him a good 3-4 feet in the air and he landed on his keister. And although that's fun to watch in football, on a play that's ultimately going to be ruled dead, you never want to see any of the kids getting banged around like that.
4:15 left. We got Philip Harper on the field, sophomore. He's a former hockey player of mine. Struble was chomping at the bit. He knew he had an open lane at the quarterback.
Getting a little anxious out there.
Well, what Middle Park does is they'll send 5 receivers out. So these Sailor linebackers that are pinching in, they're like, ho, give me that quarterback. And that caught the Sailors with their proverbial pants down, and they get the penalty, and they're going to be marched back. That actually went against Middle Park.
No. That went against Steamboat.
Oh, it did. It did. You're
5
right.
yards.
You're did. It did. I'm being dyslexic. I don't know what direction we're going. So back to pass from the gun, over the middle, and that one's caught at the 47-yard line. Number 9, Jacob Trail, and skies to get that ball and makes a circus catch.
And again, you got to give the kids credit on both sides of this football field. And number 15, Weston Worley for the Sailors, had textbook coverage on the play. The receiver went up, the ball was put where literally he could only get it, even though Worley was draped on his back. The receiver came down with it. Nice job. Why? Spotting of the ball seems a little off to me. But.
So 1st and 10 from the 41, rolls to his right, throws, and that ball's dropped. Good pressure there by your Steamboat Sailors as Tyler Grove got in there and made some noise.
Tyler Grove jarred the ball loose on what looked like an easy Middle Park reception.
So we've got a player down, number 10 down. I, again, do not have him on my program. Take this opportunity to thank a few more of our sponsors. Of course, our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you, me, and the refs see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at mountainEyeworks.com. Also like to thank Matt Kempton and the guys at Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. And Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a real penalty flag, Ellens & Strong has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrong.com. So good to see the player walking off under his own volition.
Yep, he's up and off. I'd say maybe just a little cramp or a little tweak, but he looks like he's going to be okay.
So 2nd down, 10 to go. That was a great play by Tyler Gross.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's found a spot on the field. Cornerback works nice for him.
He plays cornerback like Steve Atwater used to play safety. Dude likes to pack a punch, man.
He does. He throws his body into the play.
Well, when I looked at the stat sheet, he was one of the leading tacklers, and you love it when you see that as a sophomore. A lot of open field tackles last week he had, and he's picked up right where he's left up. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Throws that ball down the middle of the field, and that one is just out.
Incidental contact downfield between 18, Blue Willis, and the receiver. I think the receiver actually ran into Willis. The coaches over on the Middle Park side of the field sound like they're disagreeing with my assessment of the play, but the receiver broke and ran into Willis. So and the ball was, the other thing about it was an uncatchable football. The quarterback well overthrew the receiver.
3 receivers here, off to the right, 1 to the left. Now we've got a man in motion, empty backfield, back to pass. Over the middle, we've got a man. Nice defensive play. And the Sailors nearly came up with it.
I think he did.
Wow.
On the bounce back. Number 15, Weston Worley, deflected the play. The ball bounced in the air. He landed on his back, and the ball landed in his lap.
Wow.
And I think they're ruling.
They're saying it's incomplete. Worley thought he caught it. I couldn't tell.
Come on. That ball you got to give that to him. That ball came down on his lap.
3:34 left in this first half. Second quarter action, 28-0 the score, Sailors on top. It's going to be a 4th and long 10, and it looks like Middle Park's going to go for it. They've got 3 receivers in tight to the right. This is a passing situation. Ball thrown up. That's caught. I don't think he got enough for the first, though.
He definitely did not. And that play started with number 56, A.J. Giesling, coming in and pressuring the quarterback to the point where he had to get rid of the football a little early, and the Sailors were playing kind of a prevent on the first down, and it worked out perfect. The ball carrier came down about 3 yards short.
Giesling, he gets all his size from his mom.
He's playing some good football.
I'm kidding, Susan.
That was not Mike Deemer who said that, okay? Let's be clear about that going out there.
AJ, it's so funny to see Griffin and AJ together because AJ is tall, man. That dude is a tall drink of water. So, man in motion. Oh, quick pitch to Gotro. Gotro cuts it out to the right. He's got some room, finds his seam, and then falls forward and picks up about 7 yards on the play.
Looked like Gotro was having fun on that run, didn't it?
Yeah.
Moving around, waiting for his blockers, cutting in, cutting out, ultimately cutting back in and picking up about 6 yards on the play.
So the clock's ticking, just about 3 minutes left in this first half, 28-0 the score. All Steamboat Sailors. Ball marked down to the 48-yard line. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 49-yard line of Middle Park. Sailors moving right to left on your radio dial. 1 receiver wide to the right. Trips in tight to the left. Ball on this right hash. Now we got 4 receivers out wide. Empty backfield from under center. Quick pass over the middle. First down, Sailors. Beautiful pass and catch, number 24, Lucas Krupp.
Yeah, doing it.
Twin brother of Thomas.
Quick slant. Quarterback read it perfectly. Read the defense perfectly. Got the ball in his hands. Picked up an easy first down.
Lucas with his 2nd catch of the game, showing sure hands.
Yeah, number 24 is playing some good football.
Nice route runner right there. Clock ticking. Sailors have it. 1st and 10. Just about 2:10 left in this half. 3 receivers in tight here to the left. Everybody's in tight. Man in motion. And there's the pitch. And that's Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch finds the edge. And he's close to the first down as he picks up about 8 or 9 yards.
A great job for Vanderbosch to pick up the yardage. But that was all number 21 for the Sailors. Luke Jordan on the block that sprung Vanderbosch loose.
Got a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to go against Steamboat, so that's going to come back.
What does that mean? What does that signal?
He can't button his vest. I've got no clue what that meant, but it may have been a blindside block. Thank you, Mr. Beaver. But it is a 15-yard penalty, so it's coming back. It is a big one.
Wow, that one hurt. I'd like to know what that was.
I think that maybe a block in the back type may have been it. So that's going to move the Sailors back. It'll be a first and about 17 here, almost 20. Ball is back to the 48-yard line. Sailors have 3 receivers off to the right. Man in motion is Beaver. Pitch to Beaver. Beaver's around the outside. Cuts it back in. And he picks up positive yards, about 5 on the carry. That'll bring up a 2nd and long.
Good to see him back in the game and the wheels working. You know, he a few plays back, a couple series back, he kind of limped off. It was good to see whatever it was he shook off. I'm still trying to figure out what that call was because we didn't see anything obvious.
No. Refs did. We didn't.
Yeah.
It was a 15-yard penalty. Unless it was some sort of personal foul. Blocking the back kind of makes sense.
Stand clear, resuscitate. That's what it looked like.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. Comes back to Jordan. Jordan spins away from the receiver. Takes it right up the gut. Luke Jordan back to the original line of scrimmage.
But we got more flags on the field. I think we're going to get a holding call against the Sailors. And, that play was right in front of us. And I'm seeing even in front of the Sailor coaches. Well, I think that was a little quick on the trigger there. But especially for the play Jordan put together, he cut that ball to the inside and picked up some nice yardage.
So that's going to move the Sailors back. It's from the spot of the foul. And this could be a 2nd down and 30. So that's going to bring them back to their own territory. Sailors on this last drive headed in the wrong direction.
Well, they are. This is obviously the one drive the Sailors have where the discipline has come apart a little bit with a little bit of help from the refereeing crew. I'm not saying they were wrong or anything. I'm just saying the calls are what has pushed the Sailors back. Let's see how they respond.
It'll give the coaches something to work on at halftime. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Empty backfield here. Cobb back to pass. Cobb looking. Throws it over the right side. Goes deep. He's got Gotro. And there was some contact there. No flags.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good defensive play. Number 18, I believe it was, for Middle Park. He just stayed real deep. He didn't let Gotro get behind him. That play might have been one of those where if he would have come back to the quarterback, could have been a little more effective.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 26 for the first. Ball marked down inside the 44-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors need to get to the Middle Park 30 to get the first. Let's see what they can do here. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right.
I'd go to Beaver just to shorten the field and go for it on 4th down.
Back to pass. Cobb. Over the right side. That's caught to Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch slips some tackles. He's got blue shirts, purple shirts all over him. He gets back. He picks up 16 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 or 4th and 10.
And I know I said go to number 30 Beaver. They went to Vanderbosch, which is great. But what I meant was shorten the field. Now you're back in Middle Park territory. You got 4th down and about 8. Maybe you consider going for it here.
Sailors do call the timeout here with 15 seconds left in the half. Sailors on top 28-0. Like to thank our friends at One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs on Copper Ridge Drive. Also, a big shout out to Johnny B. Goods bringing us the shake and bake play of the game. So, Deemer, we've got all sorts of specials. Did I see $3.99 bloodies?
$3.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas
with the purchase of a meal.
Yeah, and we're doing. And my wife's got a senior discount all month of September's senior appreciation. Any meal a senior orders, they get a free drink. Doesn't matter what it is. Long Island iced tea, Bloody Mary, margarita. No, Tom, you're not a senior. No, not senior in high school. Jeez Louise. What? Seniors.
I'm 60.
Yeah, Frank was listening.
I'm 60. Can I push that one?
So they get any drink with the purchase of a meal Monday through Friday. Come on in, seniors, and take advantage.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Sailors are going for it. 4th and about 7 for the first. Back to pass. Cobb unloads down the right side. He's got a man. That one's caught. Vanderbosch is going to be down at the 3-yard line. What a catch by Cohen Vanderbosch. What a throw by Tanner Cobb.
Well, I'll tell you, Cohen did a little jitter step and got behind the defender, and he was off on his own. Cobb threw a perfect football, and Cohen, number 17, Vanderbosch, tried to stretch it out and get that ball into the end zone and came up. His knees came down just a little bit short. Going to bring up first down on about the 3-yard line.
7 seconds left in this game. Let's see if the Sailors can take it to the bank. And when you need to take it to the bank, Yampa Valley Bank has you covered. With locations in Steamboat and Craig, they are lending. Yampa Valley Bank, member FDIC. So let's see what the Sailors do here.
Quarterback option in the outside pitch to Beaver.
All right, let's see if Mike's right. We've got 3 receivers in tight to the right. A lot of room to the right as the ball is on the left hash. We're going to get a timeout here by Middle Park. Smart play on their part. Like to thank Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building materials needs. Hey, what a great half for your Steamboat Sailors, Mike.
Yeah, no doubt. Up 28-0, playing very disciplined. A few penalties. I think, if anything, that's about all the coaches have to talk to him about, is maintaining their composure so that, with the penalties. You know, a couple, the one we're not sure of, we think it might have been a personal foul block in the back, but a couple offsides, a couple false starts, something that they have to work on. And again, we speak about this ad nauseum, that the Sailors coaching staff is fantastic in the locker room. And when you look at some of the names on our sideline, Baumgartner, Finch, Hamrick, and of course head coach Scott Prismas, that's some football knowledge in there. And when they talk in the locker room, you better be listening.
Yeah, you got 4 head coaches. All right, so 7 seconds left. 28-0 the score. Sailors looking to add to it. Luke Jordan way wide to the right. Eli Beaver, the lone running back, and a handoff to Beaver over the left side. He's going to go in for his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Outstanding. Not the option, but I was right. It was close. He took it to the outside and got the ball into Beaver's hands. And I'll tell you what, Beaver's having a fantastic game, but he's got to buy a Rolex or something for the offensive line, because those guys are really stepping it up. The offensive line play for the Sailors has been
phenomenal.
Phenomenal, yeah. It's just really doing a good job. Excellent job with the blocking. Really playing tough.
So Weedle's extra point was blocked a little bit low, and so Sailors can't get that extra point, but we'll take what we've got. 34-0 the score. You are tuned. KTYV Sports on FM. Mike, that was a great half of football.
I agree, and I would have actually, not to rub it in, I know they wanted Weedle to get an opportunity at the extra point, but maybe in that case, just with 2 seconds left on the clock, just maybe do a run and play, go for 2 to really run the clock down to 0 so you don't risk anything on the kickoff. I know we're up 34-0, but you can't, not when you're on the road particularly, you can't take your foot off the gas.
So there is 2 seconds left in this half, 34-0 the score. You can watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Tom Alexander Can we call him Spielberg?
He's doing a great job.
Behind the lens, if you will.
My in-laws in Canada are complaining.
Well, there you
So the in-laws say he's doing all right.
In-laws in Canada are not.
Bad enough we got to listen to those two jamokes. Now we can't even watch the game. Sorry, folks. Hey.
Well, Tom, at Nordic Septic, you know what you deal with day in and day out. It doesn't stop here, my brother.
Yeah, so why don't you stop giving him that same thing there?
We love you here, though, and I think you're doing an awesome job.
We love you guys for watching and listening.
Big booming kick, and this one's going to be fielded. Oh, ball down as it's muffed, now picked back up. Middle Park returner still on his feet, number 10, back in the game. That kid's quick, and he brings it back to the 30-yard line, but that's going to do it. So after one half of play, your Steamboat Sailors 34, Middle Park Panthers nothing. Mike Deemer, Brian Harvey, live.
I got to give some quick props there. Number 80, Kersey Zucks on the special teams tackle. You know, and that kid, the ball carrier, was getting through there. Zucks might have saved a last-second touchdown for Middle Park, so great job by number 80, Zucks.
Is it Zucks or Zooks?
Zooks?
Zeus
It's Zooks.
like the
Zeus like the god.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need
You are an angel here tonight. I'm going to take her every game. Zeus like the god. My apologies. Trust me, my last name's Diemer. It's been butchered my whole life. I get it.
7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Our friends at Yampa Valley Paint,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday for $9.99. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Steamboat Motors is making it easier to get both on and off the road this road trip season with the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in Northwest Colorado and a massive amount of all-wheel drive vans on the lot and ready for you to test drive. If you want to be green on the ranch, then come test drive the Ford Lightning F-150 electric, or maybe you want to get off the road in a new or used Jeep or a stylish Ford Bronco. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Luke Jordan. I play wide receiver and safety. I've played football for 5 years now. My goal is to score my first varsity touchdown this season and for our team to make playoffs. I like to ski. My favorite subject in school is business, and I went to Florida this summer and saw my family, And after I graduate, I want to go to college and travel the world. And my favorite movie is Ratatouille. I am Luke Jordan. I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Jason here for One Off Auto Center. Before that summer road trip, book a full-service oil change. Save time and money with a one-off full-service oil change. Services include the highest quality oil and filter, tire rotation, tire pressure check, fluid top-off, battery check, full inspection, and much more. The one-off full-service oil change. Book online today at oneoffautocenter.com or give us a call at 970-871-1346. That's 970-871-1346. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Join us for a night that brings light to the darkness. Reaching Everyone Preventing Suicide invites you to a night of hope and healing on Saturday, September 28th at Old Town Pub to raise crucial funding to support the mental health crisis we have in our community. Together, we'll enjoy dinner, drinks, sharing powerful stories, and live music with our friend, Hans Williams. Come be part of a community where hope is alive and healing begins. Learn more and get your tickets at anightofhopeandhealing.org because together, we can prevent suicide and spread hope.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Frank Boyce. I play wide receiver and cornerback. I've been playing football for 4 years. My personal goal is to just get some targets and get better every day. And as a team, I want to make playoffs. My other interests are just traveling and having fun with my friends. My favorite subject in school is world history for sure. It's really interesting. And I was a counselor at a summer camp in Indiana this summer. And after I graduate, I'm planning to travel around the world and attend college. My favorite movie is probably Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because it's really good. I am Frank Boyce, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Jason here for One Off Auto Center. Before that summer road trip, book a full-service oil change. Save time and money with a one-off full-service oil change. Services include the highest quality oil and filter, tire rotation, tire pressure check, fluid top-off, battery check, full inspection, and much more. The one-off full-service oil change. Book online today at oneoffautocenter.com or give us a call at 970-871-1346. That's 970-871-1346.
Quick recap, Sailors are up 34-0, starting the third, 11:25 to go, and driving.
3 receivers off to the right. Nobody to the left here. Man in motion now, a handoff to Beaver. Beaver takes it right up the gut, positive yards. Churning and burning, gets the first down.
And then some. And second down and short, and Beaver picked up about 10 yards. Tell you what, the kid's a ball carrier. He gets the momentum going. He's got great field vision. He's shifting from side to side.
You know, it's a bummer Thomas Krupp not able to play tonight, but to give Beaver this, let him carry the ball a little bit. To the left, Cobb, the quarterback. He's got, I think that's Beaver in the backfield. Yep. Hand off to Eli. Eli over the left side. The sideline. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Beaver. That's
Beaver fever. Catch it, people.
It's always
outstanding. He got to the outside, turned on the Jets, and he was gone. He was running away from the defenders, and they were in front of him.
So lining up for the extra point, Charlie Weedle here, the soccer player, getting the kicking duties now. And there's the snap, the kick, and
that one blocked too. He's going a little too short, a little too low.
Man, it is
they got a big guy coming up the middle, and he's kicking that line drive. Where when Beaver was kicking, he was getting his foot under it and sending it about 40 yards.
And it's such a hard transition to go from kicking a soccer ball to a football. And it is certainly not easy. So right there, again, giving some respect to Eli, who is hitting about 95% on the season.
Yeah, sure. But what they want to do is make sure that he's going to figure it out. He's obviously got a leg. He's going to figure it out.
And it's great to have a backup at all positions.
Exactly.
So the clock's ticking here with 9:24 left in this third quarter. 40-0 the score. Your Steamboat Sailors, I believe now the mercy rule is in effect. A big shout out to Nordic Septic. Easy for me to say. And Tom Alexander doing a wonderful job on the camera. We greatly appreciate it.
Great to have Tom here and Allie. Their boys, Ike and Frank, out there playing. Frank's last season, number 70. It's just got to be thrilling to have both your boys out there on the field together. What a thrilling moment for you. The Pine Street boys, love them. Love my Pine Street guys. Up in the Steamboat stands, and we got some great fans around us.
Well, they asked, why don't you do this every game? We love out who number 10 is, because that kid's having a heck of a ball game. That's his second return out. He had a great catch.
This is Eric Gotros.
All right, and we just found out number 5 for the Sailors, Abbott Gotros, got some family who's listening. Aunt Sherry from Sea Springs,
Colorado,
and
Springs.
Uncle Jason from Dallas, Texas. Your nephew is playing great. I don't know what to tell you. He's one of the engines on this team. Great kid. We've known him forever. A fantastic football player. So welcome to the broadcast.
So, Middle Park setting 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Inside handoff and positive yards, but spun down. Beautiful tackle there. Just over the right side of the line.
Number 56, A.J. Giesling, having a heck of a defensive game. And I've been asked to give one more shout out for Waylon from the Lott family in Jerome, Idaho, and Uncle Eric in Arizona listening to our broadcast tonight. Welcome to Sailors football. Catch it. The Beaver Fever and Sailors football. Catch it.
6:57 and counting left in the batten down the hatches. He maybe picks up 2 yards on
number 44, Sean Struble, and number 48, Ike Alexander. Ike, one of the juniors, outstanding job.
Clock rolling. dwindling down to 6 minutes. Mercy rule in effect with a 40-0 lead for the Steamboat Sailors.
I'm cool with it with a 90-mile drive home. I'm all right.
Yep. Well, and
keep it going, Steamboat.
Scorekeeper's going to make his bowling lane. We've got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion, left to right. Quarterback keep up the gut. Sawyer.
Nice!
And the Sailors read that one. So good defense here. And I love it. We're seeing a lot of jerseys out there that we don't normally see.
And it's fantastic because they're stepping up and they're doing their job. It's been no drop-off. Ike Alexander leading the way again inside, playing some real football there. Nice is in there. But the defensive line is just gang tackling, setting up the ball carrier, and the linebackers are flying in.
So that's going to bring up a 4th and 1, definitely 4-down territory here for the Panthers. Ball's going to be marked down here at the 44-yard line. They need to get over the 45 to get that first. 2 men in the backfield here with the quarterback. And this is going to be a quarterback keep. He's going to take it, move it forward, and Sawyer's got the first down for Middle Park. Ball still churning and burning. Over the 50-yard line, down to about of Steamboat.
O'Malley from Chicago is watching.
Mary O'Malley from Chicago?
No, it's above board on the north side. Above board.
Mary O'Malley? Mary O'Malley. Welcome.
From
Son Kersey, awesome. This is great fun.
From the Chicagoland area.
And it looked to me like number 10, Baron Fleming, came down with a beautiful interception. Great job by the Sailor defensive back, but that was started with Struvel's been wanting to pop that quarterback the whole game, coming in on the blitz, and he finally got it. He lit him up.
Man, that kid just applies pressure, man. Counting left in this third quarter. Sailors get the ball back on a turnover. 1st and 10 from their own 49. 14 at quarterback. We've got another quarterback in there. We need Alexander on this. And a handoff over the left side. Positive yards.
Oh,
that's number 16 carrying the ball. AK Foot with his first touch of the game, and he lit it up over the left side.
He had some nice blocking out in front, too.
Allie, who's the quarterback? 14. Or 16.
16 just ran the ball.
16 ran the ball, 14 is the quarterback.
AK Foot ran the ball. 14 is Finn Manning.
Is it Finn?
A sophomore.
Okay. Oh, we got him. He's on the... All right, so Finn Manning.
Outstanding job by the coaching staff getting these boys all out on the field.
Finn Manning, inside handoff to AK. Foot, he gets wrapped up and knocked down for a loss.
He did. He had about 5 defenders who got through into the Sailor backfield, and there was nowhere to go. What the Sailors got to do is slow it down, and go back to what's been working for
So
them.
Finn Manning is a lacrosse player and sophomore. He's been team here. Back there. 3 receivers off to the left. AK Foot in the backfield. 1 receiver off to the right.
And what's your mom's name?
Mary.
Mary? Mary what? O'Malley. Mary O'Malley, huh? Okay, now we're getting a little... Number 80, Kersey Zeus. His mom has been
just overthrew number 33, Cole Vasily.
Vasily had got behind the defender, and I honestly think Manning was stunned. He was so wide open.
All righty. So 19 seconds down, 40-0 the score. Sailors on top. We're seeing a lot of numbers we don't normally see, which is great. Punting situation. Ike Alexander doing the punting duties here.
He's doing a long snap. Ike the hike.
Who's punting?
I think it's 55. Charlie, I think it's Weed.
It is. Okay. So,
come on, Ike, show the hike.
Our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture helping you and the sailors get a good night's sleep. I'd like to thank our friends at Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com.
Tough eggs, Jim. Mary's, we go way back. She's an old friend. You know, my wife's from Chicago as well. Mally, Jim, not so much. Mary, keep that guy in line for us, would you?
The soccer players.
Beautiful snap.
Big, high, booming punt into the night sky it goes. That one's going to bounce down.
Down it.
Taking a sailor bounce.
Oh, I think he did. Sorry.
Trying to do the play-by-play.
Sorry, I didn't even know you were talking. My bad.
I know that. I absolutely know that. You are not a fan. We are in the stands.
Okay, I'm back. It's Allie's fault. She's getting me amped up here.
What else do I think?
Nothing. We're good.
So the Sailors were able to down this ball down to the 3-yard line. That was a beautiful punt, and it took a Sailors bounce and a good job by the special teams to keep that one out of the end zone. So the Middle Park Panthers now backed up to their own goalpost. Sailors again have got a lot of numbers that we haven't been seeing, which is great. So bear with us as we try to get some of these guys in there on the program. Handoff over the right side. Pickup of maybe a yard. Great tackle there, Mike. Who was that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I was watching number 69, Valentine Escarcega, who was pushing two of the blockers into the backfield. Completely disrupted the play. Going back to what you were just saying about kids whose number we haven't called. It's great seeing them get some grass stains on their uniform. Number 81, Indy Leitner, playing right side cornerback. I'm pretty sure Ors is probably still in the game. He's probably a tough guy to get out of there.
Skeet Armstrong out there. So here comes the pass, back to pass. Sawyers throws it over the right side.
Oh.
That one's picked off by number 48.
Ike Alexander. He was heading for the end zone before he had the ball. Great defensive play. 48, Ike Alexander getting to the outside. I'm kind of thankful.
Speakers would have been blown out across the Yampa Valley. So this brings up a 3rd down, 6 to go for the first. Ball marked down to about the 5-yard line. Handoff over the right side. Positive yards here. Looks like he may have got the first down up the gut, but who do we get in on that tackle? Slew of Sailors in there.
I believe he did pick up the first down for Middle Park.
Skeet Armstrong in there, or maybe Tegan Kaiser, because we got 282s out there.
Oh, yeah.
54 also in there, Sam Kennedy. So the Sailors.
This just builds for the team. I mean, it just makes the team just so much more of a cohesive unit.
All right, from the gun, Sawyers back to pass. Looking deep over the right side. He's got a man. That one's complete out to the 38-yard line. Nice pass and catch. But Indy Leitner or Skeet Armstrong or Tegan Kaiser.
I think that was Skeet Armstrong. He had excellent coverage. The quarterback had a little bit of time, whereas he's been getting a lot of pressure.
Dial. 2 receivers to the right, 2 in tight to the left. Ball on that left hash. Sawyers back to pass. He's got pressure. Throws that ball over the middle. That one's picked, and look out. Number 82, Skeet Armstrong, over the right side and up the middle. Not Skeet, it's Tegan.
Which one's 82 tonight?
So it's Tegan Kaiser.
Is it Tegan Kaiser?
He's the sophomore.
We have 2 82s on our program. We'll just say number 82 for the Steamboat Sailors came down with a fantastic play and an interception.
Allie just said it was Tegan Kaiser. No,
that's Skeet Armstrong.
That is Skeet.
Way to go, Armstrong, on the interception. Fantastic defensive stop Number 82.
3 receivers off to his left. A man in the backfield to his right. Hands that ball over the left side. And number 22, Lucas Johnson, can't get positive yards on that one.
Seemed like he was out there on an island that time. For some reason, the defensive pressure got through on the right side. And number 22, Lucas Johnson, the ball carrier, trying to get to the outside and just track down for a little bit of a loss.
So the Sailors pushed back about 5, 6, 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 18. Ball down at the 44-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors break the huddle, manning the quarterback. And it looks like a K Foot in the backfield. Trips off to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Back to
282s.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Squirts forward, picks up positive yards, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Excellent job cutting back to the interior by number 16 for the Sailors, K Foot. Nice job picking up on his block, and he's originally he was trying to get to the outside, and the play broke up, so he cut in, picked up one of his blockers, got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Clock ticking down to about 5:50 left in this ball game. Sailors on top, 40-0. Mercy rule in effect. 2 receivers coming out wide here to the right. Now 3. A K Foot in the backfield, fakes the handoff. Manning is going to run off to his left side. He's sacked for a loss. Nearly loses the ball, but does a good job holding on to it. So that's going to bring up a 4th and a country mile.
That's all right. Right now the Sailors, a few things they're working on. First of all, run down the clock with the moving clock. Just keep the ball moving and get the clock down. 2. Injuries, particularly your starting unit. Let's get out of here, cut back on the injuries. But 3, the most important we've been talking about.
Bounce down inside. Great special teams. And number 4, Tyler Grove, downs that ball, and the Sailors have him backed up against the goalposts again.
Number 55 for the Sailors, Charlie Weedle. Nice acquisition, mid-season trade or a free agent, I don't know. But he's got a leg, and his punt, that was a pretty thing. In their own territory.
Clock winding down to 4:20. 10 down to about the 8-yard line. From the gun, Sawyers. Back to pass, looking. Throws that one over the middle, complete. And he's going to be close to the 1st down there as he gets it back to about the 9-yard line. So that is going to bring up a...
Looked like number 81, Indy Leitner, on the coverage. Coming off the field, being spelled by number 82. I'm assuming that time it's Skeet Armstrong. I see both 82s have been into the game, so
they did that on purpose, just to screw you and me up, which is not hard to do. They don't have to do that. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left, empty backfield. Back to pass, rolling off to his right. Sawyers throws that one downfield, and did he catch that?
I do not think he did. It looked like it skipped up.
Clock rolling down, 3 minutes and counting. And they're going to call that incomplete. That does not stop the clock. Big shout
number
out.
74, Big David Tepepa, a sophomore, coming off after pressuring the quarterback, getting a little line play. Great to be calling these new names.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, Johnny B. Good Steiner, One Off Auto Center, Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law, Steamboat Roofing, Mountain Eye Works. Just a few of our fine sponsors bringing us Sailors football. From the gun, Sawyers back to pass, rolling to his right, throws that one downfield. He's got a man, and that
I think that's picked.
Are they going to?
Did he come down with it?
Yeah, they're giving
number 85, Frank Boyce, a junior, came down with it, and that was a fantastic catch.
Yeah.
Number 85, Boyce, coming down with an interception, which could quite literally, with a running clock, end the game. But one of the juniors, again, I'll tell you, when you're calling all these sophomore, Giesling, number 56, Alexander, number 48, Boyce, Kaiser, all these sophomores and juniors. Boy, the future is bright, isn't it?
Sure is. And also, quick shout out to our friends at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, the Paoli Group with the agency, Steamboat Motors, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Dotson Payment Solutions, as well as Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Alpine Lumber, and Yampa Valley Bank. The half went so fast that I didn't have time to get all my sponsor reads in, Mike. So
understood.
That's not a bad
rip them out now.
Yes. So
the shake and bake play of the game is easy. That was Beaver taking it to the outside at the start of the second half and just blowing the doors off the defensive coverage, taking it about 40-45 yards for a touchdown.
Which started the whole Beaver fever.
Beaver fever, baby. Catch it. It's fun to watch.
It'll bite you if
I'll
you're
tell you
not
what.
careful.
And you get him and Krupp in the backfield. We're talking.
That's a
lethal.
Dangerous team.
Lethal. I mean, the Sailors' offense did not miss a beat.
It was great to see Lucas Krupp, Thomas's twin brother, making a couple of nice receptions.
Nice little scene on the sideline with Cohen Vanderbosch greeting his little brother.
Awesome. And
look at that. That's awesome.
I think
that's awesome.
The big
Cohen and his little brother.
3 receivers off to the right. Finn Manning's going to keep that ball over the right side. Finn picks up positive yards. He gets about 5 on the carry, and that's probably going to do it here.
Outstanding. Our cameraman, 1 hour, 50 minutes of Sailor love here.
I trademarked it.
All right. And okay. Okay, carrying the ball over the left side. He's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
And I'll tell you what, he was sprung by a block by number 35, Waylon. Family listening tonight. He just popped him on the block, sprung the ball carrier. Great job.
Oh, Manning gets knocked off, rolls to his right, throws that ball up. That's complete. Manning with an acrobatic
ball to number 81, Indy Leitner.
Yeah.
And that's going to end the game on a rolling was the key to letting almost the entire team taste the field. Great job by the Sailor coaching staff. And again, is legit. They're playing disciplined, well-executed football, and it's a lot of fun to watch tonight.
4.
I think he had 4, yeah.
And a couple extra. Beetle came in and started kicking the ball, which is great to show a little fans that made a little room for you in the.
Thank you, Mrs. Zeus. Appreciate O'Malley, Mrs. O'Malley. All right. I think so. I think from now on we're going to do it. We're going to bring you guys up into the booth. Thank you. Great game. Thanks. Great to be here with you.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks to you, Mike Deemer. It's me, Brian Harvey. I have no freaking control. It is Steamboat Sailors football. We'll be back tomorrow morning. 10:30 is the pregame. Sailors. Home here on your Steamboat Sailors is Joey
Athletics.
Thanks, Harv.
Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character of success and future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know on the other side of the tracks.
Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you.
Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Spring.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air.
The Steamboat Sailors boys soccer team hosts the Golden Demons this Saturday morning with the pregame show starting at 10:30 and kickoff at 11. So listen and watch the game at steamboatradio.com or terrestrially on KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial. Steamboat Sailors sports broadcasts are brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors. It's Steamboat Sailors boys soccer, Saturday at 10:30.
Steamboat Sailors Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
There is no way I'm going to be able to hang this TV all by myself.
Steamboat Handyman can.
Who can I get to patch this drywall hole?
Steamboat Handyman can.
Even my daughter knows that.
Steamboat Handyman.
Down here